Stephen Roberts. I own and run One IT Services. We're a small local business providing IT support to Northern Territory businesses and some interstate businesses and some government agencies as well. Ward Keller is my legal representation for a number of issues. Started off as conveyancing and a small amount of dispute resolution. And when I was introduced to the idea of debt management, initially a little bit apprehensive about it, because as a small business it seems a very large step to take one of your existing clients through a legal process. So the initial fear of starting a process like that is that you're starting something that's going to be very expensive and go for a long time. And the very first time we used Ward Keller for debt recovery, it turned out to be a very inexpensive, very efficient and ultimately 100% successful in every case. The first time we used debt recovery services through Ward Keller was for a debt that we'd had outstanding for over 12 months. Now, we'd written that debt off as a bad debt internally, we'd made that decision already. But with the way that the process was explained to me and the fee structure, it seemed an attractive opportunity to test that process on a client that we'd already lost. We didn't want to deal with them anymore, so we were willing to go through that process. Now, Ward Keller then went one step further with us and rewrote the terms and conditions on our invoice, which means that we now include a provision for any fees that we incur as a result of debt recovery is then passed on to the client as well. So we have a zero cost when we do debt recovery through Ward Keller. As a small business, time is critical to us. We bill on an hourly rate, and that's the commodity that my business sells. The prospect of having to sit down and sift through unknown amounts of documentation, legislation to know where my rights are as a business owner who is legitimately owed money, knowing the process of how to recover that seems like an impossible task. So to seek representation that is efficient and cost effective, now it's a simple email to Ward Keller and the process starts. We're kept up to date throughout, and at the end we receive our money, we pay our invoice and the whole process is over.